Hi guys, Aaron back today, May 23rd, doing a separate session than yesterday. Just firing it up here. It's what time is it? It's 5:50. So starting a little bit late. The last 3 hours I've just been studying really. So studied for about 2-3 hours, had my coffee, and now I'm ready to play a couple tourneys. See how we can do today. So I just registered to these two. This one has 1,500 entrants. And we're just beginning. 50, 100 is the next level, so still relatively small blinds. And then this one's a 220 3K guaranteed, running for 24 minutes. So we're popping in a little bit late. Okay, so we have no reads on our opponents yet, and King Jack off is a pretty bad hand, so we're just gonna fold. I'm just kind of looking to see what else I want to play. Here's a 2.5K guaranteed. It's running for an hour. I think we're just going to wait for this. And then hopefully one of those bounty builders show up here so we can register those on demand. Starts in an hour. Starts in 39 minutes. Okay, we'll wait for this hot 446 6K guaranteed. So yeah, yesterday we played and basically I did all right. I didn't get like super far into a tournament. I think I got 44th place. That session's on the other playlist from yesterday on my YouTube. But yeah, we got 44th place there. I 3-bet shove with jacks or pocket tens in the small blind after two openers, an opener and a caller, and just got caught by jacks in the big blind. So I was pretty unlucky. Can't really attribute the big blind to having jacks very often there. Probably about 3% of the time he's calling, maybe 4%. Probably 4% of the time he's calling. So it was a really bluff CV shove that we did. We were going to pick up 20K, and our stack was 70,000 or something. So it was a good shove. Also, I did some discussion with a friend of mine on that King 10 off that I folded there on the end of that last session. And he said that folding King 10 off was actually a really good fold. So if it was the button opening, there would be some merit to calling, but since it was a raise and then a call from like 21-16 guys, that's pretty decent stats. I'm probably gonna exactly like I said with the King 10 off, I'm gonna be dominated there and out of position very often. So my fold was actually correct. So we made a good fold, but in that specific situation, it would have been a good call. But in the long run, it would have been a losing play, basically. I know GTO suggests with 25 big blinds, when the button raises to like 2.2x, you call with King 10 off in the small blind. And yeah, but when the cutoff opens and then the big button calls with probably a fairly tight range, because we were about 20-25 effective, our King 10 is going to be just dominated a lot. So made a good fold. It would have worked out for us that time, but in the long run, it'd be a losing play. So hopefully today we run pretty good and we can get deep in a couple of these. I think yesterday we didn't lose any money. We played 9 tourneys and we didn't lose anything. We made $7 or something like that. So that's not bad. Well, that gives us the pace for these 2 tournaments and then another one. So that's excellent. Kings, ace 5. Oh, wow. Nice hand. I had a 5 too there. It's kind of funny. All right, let's take a peek at how he plays kings. I just want to see if he raises or does he just limp or 540. To 540 over 100 limp with kings. I wonder if that's a tell. It's a pretty large bet. He does pretty large re-raises, so that's good to know that he's not doing that with like a7 trying to get some fold equity kind of thing. So you get large bets and mean premium hands with him, so that's good to know. Okay, ace jack offsuit, 60 big blinds. Yeah, we're gonna be calling here, but we're gonna have to be very careful with the top pair hand because under the gun's the opener. Get a board that connects fairly well with their range, but there's 3 opponents in it, so we can't really do much, nor do I want to. There's lots of over pairs now. There's 7s, 8s, 9s, 10s, jacks, queens, kings, aces. All of these are in the under the gun raiser's range. And then the medium pairs are in whatever this guy's name is here. 3-6-3-3-6. I think checking and then probably calling a bet might be okay. We'll see. If under the gun starts betting, then I'm probably going to shut down. Oh yeah, this guy like pots it. Well, I think that we're probably good here, but there's probably going to be more profitable spots in the future. So, and he could easily have like pocket 7s here. So, fits squarely in his calling range. Okay, we have 3-bet, so we can get rid of that. Yeah, we're starting a little bit shallow stack today, so. Starting a bit shallow because we registered late and the tournaments on here are pretty fast structured, so we're going to have to double up pretty quick. But that's fine. 50 big blinds is a very healthy stack. Okay, yeah. Well, 7-9 looked nice at one point, but now it's not. Wonder if any of those bounty builders started up yet. They got those on demand. Yeah, here it is. Oh, 200, 400. Yeah, I'm not registering to that. Fuck that. That's too much. 19 minutes. So you guys are going to have to bear with me here. I'm waiting for that one. I'm not registering to something that I'm going to have like 8 big blinds, 10 big blinds to start with. Pocket jacks. This guy shoves 5s, which was awful. Nice little calling hand, I guess, but not a shove. But anyway, we're on break, so I'm going to pause. I'll be back after this. Hey guys, we're back. This is just about to fire up here. Looking around at the table, got about 8 hands on people. Nobody's playing exceptionally insane, so it's worth noting. Yeah, last night I discovered with that Poker Tracker 4 app that when you get down to like the final 3 tables, you can open up the other 3 tables and it'll take stats on the other opponents on the tables. And I thought that was pretty cool. But it decided to say you've reached the maximum amount of hands that you're allowed to track from on observed tables. So I was just wondering if anybody knows like how you could, is there any software that'll actually take that information like longer? If you do, let me know, because that would be absolutely, that'd be like gold. Being able to get to the final table and have 85 hands, 100 hands on everyone. That would be just amazing. So, yeah, let me know. I know it's kind of cheating or whatever, but man, would that ever help you make your decisions at the final table, like rejam-wise and stuff? Like if Buddy's been open 35% of hands over the last 100 hands, you can rejam really wide instead of him being a totally unknown and like folding ace-10, ace-jack to his open and the cutoff and stuff like that. Like, man, would that just be gold to know that stuff? So, yeah, let me know if you do know. Anyway, yeah, I'm just making these to give you guys something to watch and to get some kind of feedback on my game, to be honest. That is precisely what I'm doing here. And I'm hoping that you guys can let me know what I'm doing wrong. So, actually, today I went over my session from yesterday. In Poker Tracker, I usually label the hands I feel that I played wrong, and then I go over them. I'm trying to look for like patterns in my behaviors. Trying to look for like the patterns in my behaviors, like my actions on the rip and stuff. And yeah, I noticed that on the river, river raise bluffing on boards that don't complete a draw, on rivers that don't complete a draw, and on paired boards. I did it twice in the last couple sessions. So I think you can take river raise bluffing like completely out of your game, to be honest. I don't know why I'm doing it. I guess I got a good feeling of the spots. I feel like I got a good read, and I feel like I can go with it and probably take the pot down. But river raise bluffing just hasn't. It's got me busted out of one tournament, and then in another one it crippled me in the last couple sessions. So I'm thinking about just taking the river raise bluffing out of my game, like especially multi-way. But yeah, I'm just gonna take the river raise bluffs out of my game, I think, because it's lost me 2 tournaments. So that's good enough for me. I'm done with it, I think. And then I noticed that under the gun +1 limped, and then mid position 4x, and I call on the button with ace-7 suited with 57 big blinds. And Yeah, that was a bad. I don't think I should have called there. Now I lost the tournament over it. Because other guy had ace 10, ace 10, and I had ace 7, and I had to go all in because I pot committed myself. So that was pretty bad. Just a couple little spots there that I played wrong. I think overall I played pretty good, but just a few spots there I just butchered a little bit. Oh wow. All right. I think I'm ready to play this for stacks here. 2 overcards and an open and a straight draw. Probably willing to play for stacks there. Even if he has like 7-8, I'm still alive. Like I still got 32% over his made hand, his made straight. Okay, this 124 guy makes it 220. Do you raise an under the gun raiser with ace king? I think I'm just gonna call. I could raise, but I don't really have that much information on this guy yet, and if he 4-bets, it's not going to be very good for me. A lot of the time, and I still got lots of play left with 50 big blinds. I think just calling's probably going to be just fine. And he started off, definitely a fold here. And if somebody shoves, which I guess they're all pretty deep, but... So we pretty much underrepresented her hand. It looks like it's suited connector or something. Ooh. That was a bad card. This is a definite double card for him. Done with it. That sucks, but whatever. We didn't make it. At least we didn't get carried away. I think if we 3-bet, he's calling very frequently. And if he 4-bets, we're in pretty bad shape. And like all kinds of pairs are in his range there for under the gun. Best case scenario, he 4-bets with like ace queen, which would be pretty loose actually. And ace jack be pretty loose with these stack depths. Usually I start 4-bet shoving with ace queen off at 35 big blinds deep effective. I think that's correct, but like when you got more than 35, like 50, it's probably wrong. Unless you have like a really exceptional read on your opponent. But versus a 10% 3-betting range with ace queen suited, you're 51%, and then I think like 48% with ace queen off. So if you open the pot, you got pot odds to 4-bet shove there. But if he's 3-betting 5%, then you are like 39% with ace queen off and like 41 or something with ace queen suited. So that really changes how you play ace queen, definitely. Yeah, I bought that Harrington on Modern Tournament Poker, and that's something that I went over. Yeah, versus a 5% 3-betting range with jacks, you're 50% against his range. This is tricky. We're just going to get rid of it. Check here. Board connects pretty well with my range, but this guy's playing pretty loose. So it does probably connect with his limping range too. Probably just get rid of this. Find a better spot. 6-7 off with 49 big blinds. Yeah, it's a fold. If it goes limp, I probably would call, but 6-7 off, what's going to happen in a raised pot is just no good. And we are dominated by like a lot of suited connectors that people call raises with like 7-8 and 6-7 suited, I guess, and 6-8, 6-9, 7-9, 7-8, yeah. So our 7 could not be good when people are calling raises too. With 6-7 offsuit, you are going to flop top pair 15% of the time. So that's actual number. And then it's 30% of the time with ace king. And then it's, what is it? I think it's like 20% with jack 10. Don't quote me on that. I can't remember. It's 30% with ace king. Oh, no, it's 4% of the time with 6-7. You'll flop top pair 4% of the time. And then with jack 10, it's 15% of the time. There you go. I got it. It's good little information to know. 10-5 off is too weak to open here. Then we got some pretty loose guys in the blinds, so I'd probably be more up to 3x on the button and 2.5x here, just to get that little bit more fold equity. But then if they were like 12-10 and 16-4, I'd probably just 2.1 because our bluffs are going to be cheaper that way. So it's kind of interesting. Because then if you get 3-bet by a 12-10 and you only made a 2.1x, then you're saving yourself 0.4 big blinds every time that you get 3-bet there, which is over time that adds up. After 10 bet folds on the button, you're going to save 4 big blinds. So it adds up. Every little bit adds up, and you got to find every little edge that you possibly can in these in order to become a winning player. And then the 3x just gives you a little bit more fold equity, basically. And not to mention, then you're playing a bigger pot in position against a wider range. So definitely worth noting. Because if they're calling with all kinds of trash and you made it a 3x and you're going to be in position with your usual range, you're going to be playing, yeah, that's essentially what I said, a bigger pot in position against a wider range. So, all right, well, this isn't really how I wanted kings to go, but I'm hoping somebody shoves. This guy can shove. This guy could shove. He's a little large, but that guy might squeeze. That'd be really nice if he squeezed right now. Oh. All right, well, not good. And this guy has to call pretty often, I guess. Getting really good pot odds, unless he has trash. Yeah. Oh Lord. I got the king of diamonds. What is it, 14? If I make it 11-15 jam the turn, it'll work out. It'll be a pot-sized bet, or 2/3 pot on the turn. It's going to be a bad beat if somebody has a 5. I do have backdoor equity with my diamond, though, I guess. If this guy shoves, I don't know what I'm going to do. I might fold. All right, I'm just going to check it back. Oh, that was a good card for me. Thank you. My God, that was a good card for me. You got 4 5s. Oh, my God. Holy shit. He had 5. I think I played that pretty good, though. Holy shit. Nice hand. Nice hand. Can I register again? Oh, this one's been running for 4 minutes. Jeez, guys, that was shitty. What are you going to do, though? Like, fuck, we had backdoor equity on the turn, so I just check it back, and then we make a full house. There's only one 5 left in the deck. You have to go with it. If he had raised me on the flop, I probably would have folded, though, I'm thinking. Which one was I in that I lost? It was this one? Can I play again? Because I kind of want to play again. Ah, I hate that. Like, why can't I re-enter? It's good for the game for people to be able to re-enter. All right, this one starts in a half hour. So we'll definitely be playing that one. When's this start? Hour. Okay, we're definitely playing these two in an hour. Jeez, man. Kings right off the hop against 4 of a kind. Like, what are you going to do? I had a full house. He could have been shoving any full house. Like, I was thinking he probably had a 9. And when he shoves, it's like, did you have, like, Jack 9? Which would make a lot of sense. Or trying to get called by my 9. So, yeah, that's his variance. If somebody makes 4 of a kind over your full house, what are you going to do? You just got to go with it. Good way to start the session off today. Yeah, if he shoved, I probably would have folded because all the 5s were in his range, and I don't think that most players at this level is capable of rejamming against an under-the-gun raiser. With nothing. I think that's pretty suicidal a lot of the time because you're getting looked up very frequently. So, if he jammed on the flop, I would have folded my kings. Thinking he either has a 5 or pocket 9s. True story. So he played it correctly by just calling, and then I check back the turn, and when he shoves, we underrepresented our hand, and the 5 comes off to makes it feel real safe, you know. But that 5 didn't come off, and it was something else. Like, if it was a diamond, we would have beat him, right? As long as it wasn't the 5 of diamonds, but I think that was out already. Or the 9, or jack, or the jack of diamonds was out. I don't know if the 9 of diamonds is out. I can't remember now. Anyway, keep on trying here. Make a gut shot with an overcard. This was... Just check it. Oh, this guy only has 8 big blinds too, yeah. Check and hope for the best. All right, that was a pretty good card to try to get away with some stuff here. What's the pot size? 700? Oh, he calls. Yeah, we're done with the hand unless a 9 comes. Yeah. Check. Oh, wow. Okay, well, I have an excellent hand, so... Ace, 9, 10. So we got middle cards, connected middle cards, so that makes it a little bit draw heavy. All right, well, I'm obviously raising here, but what is the question? If I make it 1,000, that'll make it 4,500. Make it 900, and then jam the turn, probably. Okay, that was a pretty good turn for us. Holy fuck. We are running awful today already. That was crazy. He made 2 pair on the fucking turn. Nuts. Okay, this guy makes it 240. Rebet. Oh, 2 bad beats with ace king and king so far. And I just 3-bet and like everybody decides to call. Early position 3-bet or raise 3-bet, and then everybody's like, oh, I'm gonna call with my suited connector. So that's fine. Because if we make top pair, we're probably gonna win a very large pot. So plus it's suited too, right? So we have that option as well. Okay. Definitely fold here. Hopefully things start going a little better for us. Not cool. If this guy shoves, I'm all in. 6, 2, 3. Why is that in the way? Fuck off. Hopefully these guys can fold. I did 3 bets, so all big pairs are in my range. Okay, another ace-king loss. I had the right equity to do that, so... Okay, we lost 3 tournaments in a row within 5 minutes, so it's probably the worst session I've had in a long time. 6, 7. Good call. It's pretty crazy. I lost 3 tournaments in a row, just like that. Maybe I should have just checked. Flop. Okay, I'm labeling that one. That was bad, I think. That was bad. Shit. Yeah, we put 3K in, and then when he raises... Why shove with 4s there? I don't get it. Fold. Can't believe we lost 3 in a row in a matter of like 5 minutes. Just fucking nuts. So I guess today is the day we're gonna run awful. I think I can re-enter these. Oh, I re-entered twice. I lost 2 times in a row. That's fucking nuts. All right, well, 3x because we're like 100 and some effective. Queen A9, pretty good flop for them. Let's check it back, hope for a diamond. I'm gonna fold that. I check. I really have no equity besides an ace. Fuck. I'm gonna bet large. Try to get an 8 or a 9 to fold, I guess. Turn this hand into a bluff. Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay, well, that didn't work then. All right, queen 5 suited. Just get rid of that. It's interesting he doesn't bet to try to get called by a queen. I guess he just didn't think anybody had a queen, so he's just checking. I don't know. What about the flop? Check, check, check. If I had ace king on the turn, I probably would have bet 3/4, to be honest. To take it down right there. Not to mention, if anybody has like some kind of draw, your ace high is good still. So, okay, fold this. The ace king there, ace king of hearts. I believe we did have a backdoor flush draw. Let's take a peek here. Nope. Why does it fucking do that? Oh, an extra hand was added. That's why. So ace king of hearts. I re-raise. He calls. We got a backdoor flush draw and 2 overcards. So he bets. So the equity I needed was what? I need 31% equity to call here. So I definitely have 31% equity, I would believe. Like with a backdoor flush draw and 2 overcards. So it's at 8. And oh yeah, we have tons of equity here when we call. 6, 5. He shows up with fucking 4s, so I think pre-flop he probably should have folded 4s there for sure. He wasn't getting the right odds. You need 20 to 1 odds out of position with pocket pairs to justify calling a 3-bet. So he definitely made a mistake pre-flop. And then on the flop, he probably should have just folded 4s because I'm repping a much higher pair than him. And when he shoves, the only real cards, if I have 2 overcards and a backdoor flush draw, or this 2 overcards and he shoves, you're pricing me into call, so I don't know. I wouldn't do that with 4s. I would have folded pre-flop, to be honest. What else do we got starting here? I'm not allowed to register this one again because I lost it 2 times in 15 minutes, I believe. Yeah, which is crazy. It's $1.10. This one starts in 20 minutes. All right. What about this one? 250 player cap. We're going to get rid of that. I don't really play a lot of these small field tourneys anymore. Yeah, let's do it. Let's play this. I never play the small field ones anymore. I used to play a lot of them on like 888 and stuff, but because like they don't have as much traffic as PokerStars, but let's give it a shot. Try. Look for a flush, I guess. Check. Yeah, I think I should have just checked that ace-king suited on the flop. But I don't know. A c-bet actually was pretty good because that was like the driest board ever. That was the driest board ever. And we have a backdoor flush draw on 2 overs. So we can't really call a bet. Um, I think I'm taking that down a lot when I bet there. And like even if I do call that bet, like and an ace comes on the turn, there you go. I'm gonna win a big pod. So or heart, and then heart. It's gonna happen like 3 or 4% of the time, and then aces, ace king or double hearts, and we're good. Yeah, or he could have got counterfeited too, I guess. That's another way I could have won. Yeah, I could have came like 6 on the turn, and then like 5 on the river or something like that, and I would have took it down there. So I guess we're gonna have to be a little bit cautious here. We're gonna have to be a little bit cautious today from here on out because it's looking like I'm not running very good. So I'll be a little more cautious. Okay, Jack 10 off is a fold here. Yeah, I don't know. Usually when I'm running bad on here, like I've got to be more, I feel like I got to be a little more cautious with my medium pocket pairs and stuff because there's a lot of times that I run into aces and kings and stuff like that. Or like I'm getting 4-bet and I got ace queen and stuff like that. I just gotta be really careful. A lot more marginal situations seem to come up when I'm not running very good. That's what I'm trying to say. So it's not that I'm running bad. It's just the marginal situations are happening more often. So gotta watch out for those marginal spots like that ace king suited on that board there. I don't know what you guys think about that one. You're gonna have to let me know if you think I should have just checked. Or bet small maybe on the flop. I could have bet smaller too, I guess, hey? That was an option. And then I probably could have folded when he shoved. If I had a bet like 500 or 700, I probably could have got away from it when he shoved. I just never thought in a million years that he was going to be shoving there. Most people would fold pocket fours out of position there. So I'm kind of discounting. I'm like taking 2s, 3s, 4s, 5s, 6s, 7s and out of his range, and then probably maybe he calls with 8s and 9s, and then shoves, 4-bet shoves with 10s plus for 50 big blinds. So I just didn't really see him having a pocket pair there very often. Okay, king 10 off, low jack. Let's get rid of it. Yeah, I didn't see him having a pocket pair very often at all. I don't really want to play a dollar game right now, so I'd rather play the $2 and $4 than $3. Like if I get first place in a dollar game, it's not going to help me much. Like let's see, yeah, $366. So I can't even move up in stakes when I get that first place. I got to stay at the same stake level. So what's the point? 8-9. We got 100 big blinds. Probably raise. This is a good raising spot. 3-4 offsuit. Fold that. I'll be right back here. Oh, we hit a nice flop. Probably bet large because we're not going to be betting this very frequently, and we got a really good hand. Board pairs, and he calls. Set the price and build a pot. There's an ace. Fuck. I think I'm just going to check. I'm going to give up on this. I don't think I was getting him off pair sevens there with a bet very often. Yeah, I never play these 250 player caps like ever. Min raise, call, call. Oh god, look at this. What do you think's gonna happen here? I'm gonna lose right here. I already know I'm gonna lose, but I have to fast play this. I can't just check because I'm running bad. All right. I'm all in. Fast play that one. $7-8 off is a fold. I put out a near pot size bet on that flop because with 2 pair, because we really have to protect our equity here. 4 diamonds is an excellent card to just jam it in there. Little slight over bet, letting our opponent know that he's not calling with a draw. So well, I can't bet small on the turn because I already bet the pot on the flop. So like my small bet's gonna leave me like 1,000 on the river, and then he's calling with like, I don't know. I guess I think I played it all right. Especially with stats like this, he's probably calling with a lot of club draws, to be honest. Like the king of clubs with no pair. I bet he's calling there quite often, and like you really want to get your opponents to make mistakes. That's how you make money. So, or he's calling me with top pair a lot of the time. Okay, will they move his tables or what happened there? Fold this. Okay, this guy raises, and we're on the button, so we're gonna make it 219 chips. Standard raise. Oh, let's raise the pot. Oh wow. Small blind decides to call. Just ridiculous because this guy's probably gonna shove. And we obviously have to call it aces. Like, there's no getting away from those. Hey, we want a pot. That's definitely a raise. This guy 4-bet shoves like 100 big blinds with ace queen suited. That's worth noting. All right, I'm actually gonna. Yeah, this is definitely a check back board if I ever saw one. Top card pairs. Check, check, check. Let me put a note on him. Nope. Oh. Does he shove? Okay, we gotta get rid of that. Check it. Nice. 4-bet shoves with ace queen suited, 100 big blinds deep, puts out min 3-bet. Oh. First. So now we know he's capable of 4-bet shoving with ace queen with 100 big blinds. So we definitely are wanting to take a note on that. What did he just shove in the previous hand? King 3. We have king queen. Ooh. The effective stack's getting pretty low, so we probably just very small. Plus, I have some suspicions. This guy's going to shove with any two. So I think king queen off is just a little too good to fold. I don't know if I should call when he shoves. I don't think so. I think we can. Yeah, he's a little bit too big to be calling a shove. Okay, 7, 10, 5. 40 big blind shove. Like, I know he's shoving a lot, but let's just give it to him. Yeah, he can have that one. Probably has a pair. Easy fold. It's average in this one, 56. Okay, so we're doing okay. 559 remaining in this out of 1,000. Holy. Where'd they all go? Oh, we must have got in late. That's what's going on, yeah. The blinds were going up so slow that I'm like, oh, well, fuck. Let's skip the first hour and just jump in. I think we got a big 440 starting soon. Doesn't it? 10K. Starts in an hour. Okay, we're definitely playing those. There's a 220 deep stacks too going. I love those. I think I mentioned that before in a previous video that I love them because it really favors skill. They really favor skill because the blinds go up so slow, so there's a lot more playing. Ooh. Okay. Holy shit. This guy's playing a 60 and 50. 3,200 to call. I think I got a call, which is shitty, but sevens, ace, queen, aces. I'm fucked. Oh, I was getting such good odds. I'm like, well, I got ace, king, and these guys are kind of nuts, but we happen to run into aces, so what are you going to do? Like, I was getting like 3-1 there, so I only need like 25% equity to call, and like, how often are these maniacs going to have aces? Like, not very often, so it's kind of unlucky there. Fold that one. So, what does he do? How many big blinds did he have when he did that? 1,000? So, what is that? You like 25 big blinds? Okay. Guess it wasn't terrible. I was just wondering how much he shoved there with. And then the other guy shoves with fucking... calls the shove with sevens, which is insanely stupid. And then this guy got really lucky. He's probably really happy when the table was just going nuts, and then that happened. Okay, I'll fold here. Jack 6 offsuit. I think this would be like a limp folding hand. A limp fold against the big blind, but maybe just against this particular big blind I would raise because he's playing fairly snug. So like GTO would be like the limp fold, but like then you have to take into account the tightness of the big blind. It seems like I understand why he's playing tight on this table. Like, it's a pretty crazy table. But I can check here. Check. So we got a limper under the gun. I think I'm just going to limp along with this. Ooh, 4x by a 6 and 6. 320 to go. pocket. I call 2.5x and fold. I don't think this guy's going to be 4-betting very often. We're just looking for a set. Oh, look at that. It's probably a bet small board with our whole range. We just happen to have 8s here. Check and check. Now if he had a pair of 3s, he has me. Here I'm going to call 287 and 573. Yeah, I'm done with him. He has it. And I got to get out of this way, out of the way here. What does he have anyway? Somebody have a jack here? Kind of want to see. Oh my God, look at that, eh? He had a jack, so. I think my small bet on the flop was justified, having a full house, like with a medium pair, like, well, lower pair, I guess, but there's definitely some smaller pairs out there that they could potentially have in that scenario. So basically, we're just calling for a set line, and then that happens, so. So that's twice with a pocket pair. Now somebody's made 4 of a kind, and we had a full house. And we've been playing for almost an hour now. So not very long. Okay, we can fold that. $360 and $800. This looks like something without a diamond. Oh yeah. Holy shit. He had a straight flush. He had a 7, 8, 9, 10 jack. Yeah, he had a straight flush. Nice hand. What did the other guy have? He didn't have a full house. He just had 3 of a kind. Yeah, well, he bet pretty small, so I can see why he called. I think if he bet larger, he probably would have folded. I would have bet a lot larger because it's so easy for this guy to have the ace of diamonds or the king of diamonds, and you're going to stack them, right? Or a full house. Like, I would have bet really big there. I would have shoved probably. Because there's just, it's just a cooler. When you get a straight flush, somebody can have ace high flush, a king high flush they call it, and then they can have a full house. So you're getting a maximum value out of it for sure. All right, ace 6 off is definitely a fold. As is 9, 3 off. And we have 1,800 chips remaining, so we're still sitting pretty good. Like 45 big blinds in this. We just kind of had a cooler there with the aces versus ace king in a pot where we were priced in to call. Twos, eh? Okay. I'm going to rewatch that one. Limp, shove. Oh yeah, you can't really fault him for donk leads with 2s. For how much? Third pot. Fuck off. Donk leads, third of the pot on 9, 3, 4 with 2s. I don't fault his call pre-flop. That was a pretty good call probably, but the third pot with bottom pair, I don't know. Like if you're turning your hand into a bluff, probably like this board does connect pretty well with his range. So if he's going to turn his hand into a bluff, he should bet more like half pot or maybe slightly over. Here we go, another tournament to lose. Let's see how this one goes. Pocket aces versus pocket kings, first hand or something. And we were playing super tight on this one. Just really haven't gotten anything going for us, that's all. This guy's playing I'm playing a 16-6 here, which is pretty kind of tightish passive-ish, but I'm not really getting hands, and I'm getting a couple calling spots, so. So this is 2.5K guaranteed. Cool. Jacks, threes. Oh, here it is. Ace, queen suited. Somebody has ace, king. 100 big blinds deep with ace, queen suited on the button. This guy min raises. Mid position versus an unknown. This guy makes it 450. Limp. Limp. 3x. Suited ace, 30 big blinds. I'm out. Yeah, I call. Nice flop. Yeah, I don't have a combo draw. If I had some kind of backdoor draw too, I probably would have raised here, but. Well, he's giving me good odds. If I hit, I'm going to probably stack him, but. Oh, wow. Raise, call, re-raise. I fold. He checks, I check. Oh, he had a jack. Holy fuck. I could have turned my hand into a bluff there. You just don't turn misdraws into bluffs. It's a classic beginner's mistake. So, you know, that's why I just checked. Like, just give up. The guy has an ace or a king so often, and he's never letting go. What do these guys have here? Wow, jacks. Holy fuck. The guy had king 7 off. OOP means out of position, so you know. So now he's just going to shove everything. I guess I should have called my ace-queen suited. It was a pretty good hand, but like it goes raise, call, 3-bet. I'm like, ugh, fuck, whatever. Hold that. So early in the game, too, that I'm figuring... This guy's at 19 and 13 out of 16 hands. And we have queen 10 off on the button with 24 big blinds. Ugh. The suited I call. Look at this. Both blinds call along, so. We would have had to go with that if I had called. Queen 10 off just isn't a very good hand, so. Especially against a guy that's opening fairly snug under the gun. Just trying to play cautious today. Knockout. What? Limping nines? Oh. Wow, he got aces that time. Check. Oh, we got a min raise from under the gun from a real tight guy. I call him set mine. Check. This is a limped pod, isn't it? Yeah, I bet. Threes with 24 big blinds in the hijack. We got to get rid of. And here we're going to be at the set of 5 frequencies, so we'll bet small. He calls. I check. Check it back. I'm done with this one. Nines. Ooh! I made a set. Oh my god, I should have raised. I didn't look. Should have raised. Oh my god. Fuck! Fuck, why didn't you raise? Jesus Christ. Right? Ah, shit. Check. Oh, well, there you go. First set I make of the day, and that happens, for fuck's sakes. Check. I gotta. I was gonna chop. God damn it. Should have shoved on the flop. Why didn't I shove there? That was fucking awful. That was bad. That was really bad. It's because I'm running bad. I'm kind of just doing stupid shit now. So I got to try to get back into the game here. Anyways, I'm going to stop.